All right. Cool. All right. Looks like we're ready to go. A whole lot of packs to be ripping tonight. We have moved our auction night on eBay to where our auctions are actually live on I'm sorry, they end on Thursday nights now. They used to, what's up, Daisy? Our auctions used to end on Tuesday nights. Now we're going to have them end on Thursday nights right after this break. So some good stuff that we have ending tonight. In tonight's auctions, I got some good stuff here. Last time I checked, this thing has no bids on it yet. What's up, Brandon? No bids. Out of 25, Troy Polamalu. We also have this out of 25 Bryce Young auto. I think it ends in like an hour or two. It has, I think it's at like $37 or something like that last time. The last one sold for like over 120. So a lot of winning room there. We got Chase Brown from Prism Deca. Ricky Williams, Don, I believe that's yours. That is on auction right now. That's pretty low in my opinion. And then we got this. We also have some slab stuff up there. Pretty much anything me or my dad get that's a PSA 9, we throw in the auctions. Basically, try to get our grading fees back. Doesn't always work out, but it is what it is. But yeah, all that stuff is ending tonight on our eBay auctions. So go check those out when you get done with here. Michael, what's up? Brandon, what's up? Daisy, what's up? I'm hyped about this. Absolutely hyped. I'm going to go ahead and give people a minute to get in. I'm going to grab a water bottle because I'm about to lose my voice. But yeah, I'm excited to get things started here in just a second. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back here. All right. 15. What's up, guys? Let's go. We just talked about the auctions that are coming in. Let me get the randomizer set up. We picked Truman, my oldest, up from church camp today. I was actually supposed to be there with him. It didn't work out. They didn't need any more counselors. So I did not end up staying with him. But so I got to sleep in air conditioning, which wasn't so bad. But that did mean that today was a little bit rushed. When we picked him up, we let him pick where he wanted for dinner. He chose El Patron in Greentown. That's a great question. I think there's one spot left, Brad, if you want it. One spot. My Facebook is not loading here, so I can transfer them over. Brad, if you want it, you got it, brother. All right, it's yours. Let me verify that real quick, but I'm pretty sure there's one spot left. If you guys haven't noticed, it's been hard to find the breaks in the group. So I've been making them featured posts. Yep, you got it. Spot 30 is yours, Brad. Let me put it in here. If you can just send me $70 PayPal, please. All right. Now remember, tonight the big chase is that free spot because you're going to get all of the NIL stuff. So that is the best thing you can get tonight. We have 7 boxes. The original break was a half case. My guys at Indy Car Exchange took care of me way better than I thought they were going to, which gave us the opening to add a 7th box. Always love those guys. Make sure if you're going to the National, you stop by and see them. Tell them Brothers and Cards said hi. But yes, we got a full break tonight with $70, Brad. I'm confident you'll get that over. So we're going to go ahead and get this party started here. All right. So we're going to randomize this 3 times, and this will be for the teams. There's no filler tonight. And boom, number 3. Josh, you got Arizona. Brandon, you're getting the Commanders. Let's pop back over here. All right, let's see who's getting the free spot. Okay, so the Cowboys. This team, so I'm going to randomize this for the free spot. This team's going to get the Cowboys and all of the NIL cards. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Josh Wagers. That's a win, brother. He took 2 extra spots, and it's paying off big time. So let's see. Copy. Come over here. There you go, Josh. So you've got all NIL autos are going to you. Chris. Like Chris Goad? Oh, for the Texans? I don't know. I don't know if he is or not. I'll go ahead and pull up the YouTube link and put it in. Give him a chance to hop in. It's been a while since he's been in a break. Copy. I'll message him personally here. All right, I just messaged him, Brandon, and then let me go ahead and post this in the marketplace, the link, live now. This is going to be a fun one. I've been looking forward to this. Been looking forward to this one all week. It's a lot of packs. It's a lot of cards. It's a lot of base. Here, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and go through the teams real quick here. Sorry, guys. I saw that message, remembered I forgot to post the link, and I just went for it. All right, here we go. Print, current sheet, select this, let's see, next. All right. Here we go. So, Daisy, you got the Falcons. Tom, you got the Bears. Nice. Brad getting the Browns. The Browns are a great team to have in this product. A great team to have, Brad. That's awesome. Yep, new rookies. There we go. I'm not sure. I have not seen David in here. There we go. I will give it up until when I rip the first pack on trading opportunities here. There we go. I can see them all. Let's set this over here next to me. I need a lot of room for base. If there's anybody that's like, I don't want my base, please let me know, and I will not ship that with all your stuff. But if you want it, by all means, you paid for it. So, you got it. Yeah, the Browns, that you got Judkins, or Judkins, however you say it. And then you got Shadir's in this product. I'm pretty sure Dylan Gabriel is too. But Josh with the Cowboys and the NIL stuff is pretty wild to me. All right, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and get ripping here. We're giving about 20 more seconds. We'll get after it. At least 28 hits here coming. Correct. Ward and Dart are not with Panini, but a lot of the big names are. All right, we're going to go ahead and get ripping, guys. Good luck. Hopefully it pans out for you. Here we go. So every box is guaranteed 4 autos. Here's one. Nico Collins, the PC hitting on the very first one. We'll load that up here in a second. Nico's a great way to start. We got a couple other, let's see. Franchise at the numbered. Jordan Addison looks like he's going to get suspended for 3 games. That got quick there, didn't it? Right out of the gate. Did I miss rookies? Oh, there we go. There's a rookie. There's a rookie. RJ Harvey. Supposed to be really good for the Broncos. All right. So we got an auto on the very first pack. Yeah, I missed it. That's my bad. Nico Collins. Not a bad auto to hit. Sorry it's not going to you there, Brandon. All right. But yeah, a lot of boxes have 5 autos. That's what I was trying to get at. All right, Damian Martinez, Landon Jackson, Jalen Milroe, Tyler Schaff, Devin Neal. Backwards guys here. We got Amika Stafford, J.K. Dobbins, 250, and the rest is base. All right, Jake Abdul Carter, absolute stud for the Giants. That was a good pickup for them. Okay, here we go. How about hot rookies? Shadur Sanders, sweet looking card. There you go, Brad. And another Shadur Sanders. The draft. And we got Jimmy Johnson, the Hall of Fame. Michael Wilson. That's like the scorecard's not numbered, but kind of a different parallel. Base. All right, Riley Leonard for the Colts. Quinn Ewers for the Dolphins. Backwards, Harrison Smith. Abdul Carter. Donovan Jackson. Scorecard. Base. All right, Curtis Rourke from IU. Riley Leonard. Tataro McMillan. Some big rookies there. No. If your team hits an auto, you get it. You get everything that's Browns. NIL deals all go to the Cowboys. NILs are college athletes have not signed, have not been drafted. They are not with any of the pros. So, like, if you got like an Arch Manning auto, if there was an Arch Manning auto pulled in here, that goes to the free spot, which is the Cowboys. So, if you get a Browns auto, it's all yours, brother. But if it's like an NIL deal, which is a college player that has not yet been drafted, then that goes to the free spot. Ashton Janty. Jack Sawyer. Here's an auto. Princely. You mean then? Don't know much about him. It's a Panthers hit. There we go. Let's see. We also had a Brian Dawkins, JT, Joe Mixon. Yep. All right. There's McMillan, Dylan Gabriel, Jalen Royals, wide receiver for the Chiefs. Auto number 3. Couple other cards in here. This is a numbered Bijan Robinson out of 250 there. Chip shot. Might fly in our auctions. Again, if you're just joining us, we've got about 120 auctions ending tonight. There's some real good stuff in there. Real good stuff that are from our breaks that people have thrown back in there. All right, Raheem Sanders, a running back for the Chargers. Not the running back for the Chargers that we're hoping for. I don't know if Omarion is in this or not. Parker Washington. Will Campbell. All right, we got something shiny in here. Cameron, Mason, Kyle, today. Will Campbell. Out of 50 there for his Hall of Fame card. I like those Canton cards. All right, then we got Jalen Milroe. TJ Watt, Jalen Warren. Be interested to see how much Jalen Warren gets improved touches versus Caleb Johnson, I believe, from Iowa. Colston, Kyle McCord, Shadur, Matthew Golden. It's kind of an interesting card there. It's like the picture quality is like not the same as the others. And we got, let's see, we got Dwight Freeney. There's Omarion Hampton. Expected to be a stud for the Chargers. And this is out of 50, Kenneth Grant. Michigan Wolverine turned Miami Dolphin. All right, so that is what the base looks like from one box. Again, if you don't want your base, please let me know. I won't ship it. If you do want your base, it's coming. All right, box number 2 out of 7. We did only have 4 autos in that box. Some boxes have 5. We've seen, according to my sources, which is basically Daisy and whoever else chimes in. Got it, Michael. We've seen NIL autos like 1 every 3 boxes. So we're hoping to see a few tonight. Jalen Milroe. Jalen Milroe again. Tyler Show. Joe Namath. Ashton Janty. Cortland Sutton, team color match out of 250 there. Another Shadur. Here you go, Kyron Williams. That's not bad at all. Kyron Williams for the Rams. A couple of decent vet autos so far. Whoop. Let's see who had the Rams. Let's see. Tom. There you go, brother. All right. Oh, we got, this is low numbered. 9 out of 9. Calvin Ridley. That's a sneaky little guy there. Actually, I think it might be 6 out of 6. Let's get it loaded up. For the Tennessee Titans, Michael Grandy. What do we think? Let's see. How's the other numbering been? Like this. So 6 out of 6. Yeah, that makes sense. 6 out of 6. Calvin Ridley. What a sneaky little chip shot there. We also had Luther Burden, Jackson Dart, hot rookies. All right, I got some numbered something in here. Walter Nolan. It's an auto. It's going to show us no way. Hey, Titans, keep eating. This is 1 of 6. Cam Ward. Let's go. Like a team color match with that Miami green. How about that? 1 of 6. Cam Ward for the Titans. Michael Grandy with back-to-back out of 6 cards. What? That is amazing. Let's go. That's awesome. Cam Ward out of 6. That is beautiful. My good grief. Walter Nolan. Don't know much about him. He's better at football than I am, for dang sure. For the Cardinals. But Cam Ward, 1 of 6, dude. Come on. That's awesome. Got another Jackson Dart in here. Got an Eli team color match. Dude, how about that? Man, Cam Ward. Okay, welcome to the party. No ink, but how about 1 of 6? Titans. I should know about him then. That's my fault. Let's see. RJ Harvey again. Donovan Jackson. Art Monk. Devon Achane. Jalen Knoll from Iowa State. It's like he one of the inserts, or parallel, sorry. The scoreboard parallel. He did pretty good with Rocco out there. Iowa State. Josh Simmons, Abdul Carter stud. Keyshawn Jukins got himself in some trouble. We'll probably be all right. Knowing how things go. Ashton Janty. Well, Deion Sanders. Yeah, no kidding. Riley Leonard. Hey, this guy's pretty good. This running back's pretty tough. Yeah, Virginia Tech. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, here is a Austin Eckler out of 250. Man, I've always been a fan of the Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne combo, but boy, it hasn't really worked out, has it? Cam Ward with the hot rookies again. I do believe Cam Ward is the real deal. I was really hoping there was some kind of way that he wasn't going to end up a Titan and have to go against the Colts forever. But when I did my quarterback evaluation last year, Cam Ward was very, very far above everyone else. Matt, I didn't know you were going to get a punter's auto tonight. Brett, a little punter action here for the Chiefs. There you go. All right, box number 3 of 7. Let's keep this party going. I don't know what that Cam Ward's going to do, but I would say we're doing pretty good so far. All right, let's go. How about Warren Moon? How about just another Hall of Famer? And then we got team color match, Tyler Warren right behind it. How about that? Gosh, I didn't mean to just throw a Hall of Fame auto down there. Gee whiz, I gotta be respectful here. Just got excited about Tyler Warren, that's all. The Colts fan here. The Vikings, Minnesota, Josh Wagers. There you go. There you go. All right, we also had Tyler Warren, Michael Penix Jr. Thielen was the scorecard there. All right. Yeah, punter autos making their way. Where did Trevor end up going? Panthers? That's right. Okay, and then... Oh, how about a 1-on-1 printing plate of Xavier Worthy? The Chiefs. Look at score go here, guys. Look at score go. Brett. Back-to-back packs going punter auto and then printing plate 101. Look at score go. My goodness. Daisy, this was a great suggestion. Daisy was on me about doing score. When I first looked into it, I was like, man, I don't know, buddy. I sent him like the checklist I looked at, and I was like, buddy, I don't know. It's not doing it for me. And he came back with a pretty good rebuttal. So we can thank Daisy for making this happen. There's Will Howard. Josh Allen, Tim Brown, Jerry Jeudy. So we've got a 6 out of 6, a 1 out of 6, and a 1-1 printing plate. Oh, geez. Throwing cards around. So Amika, that's a rookie. Put some respect on it. And then Brock Bowers, 77 of 250. The chip shots have been abundant. Remember, if there's anything you want to throw in the auctions, you say the word and we'll get it listed. I'm not listing anymore tonight. It's been proven to be better off if we space them out a tiny bit. So we are not. There's out of 250 Christian Gonzalez, Dylan Gabriel there. So we're not going to run another one tonight, but we'll start another one next week. So any cards that you hit tonight that you think you'd like to start in next week's break, please let me know, or in next week's auction, please let me know, and we will do that. Dylan Sampson, Benjamin Morrison. All right, here's a numbered auto. Mike Green, 2/35 for the Ravens. So Don P, that's yours, brother. From Marshall. That looks like Marshall, I shouldn't say. It doesn't have it on there for sure. Yep, Marshall. A linebacker. Also got a red, or a hot rookies, Quinn Ewers. All right, Jack Beck. Okay, how about this for the Pittsburgh Steelers? Will Howard. I am big on Will Howard. Very big on Will Howard. I love that he gets to sit behind Aaron Rodgers. Watch me peek around for his stuff as it comes out. If it's on the, I mean, it's Pittsburgh and he's Ohio State, so it may never be cheap. But if it ever looks like it's going to enter that cheap territory, I may be in. Nice. A couple of cards here that I like. Riley Leonard, Mr. McMillan, Brian Burns out of 50 there. Chip Shot Central. I don't know. That Torrey Horton going to the Seahawks here. I don't know if those Will Howard autos are getting your spot back or not. But I'd imagine it's not far away from it. Pittsburgh is Matt Lutz. I imagine those things have got to be north of $70, but I've been wrong before. Jackson Dart. Cam Scatabo. He's in this. Here's another Cam Ward. Emerged for the Titans. Isaiah Bond. And how about a team color match? Tyrone Tracy out of 250. Caleb Johnson, I like him a lot in Pittsburgh. Brady Cook. Andrew Mukabu, don't know much about him, but it is a parallel there. And then Omarion Hampton, dude's going to be a stud. I've been seeing a lot about him with my fantasy football stuff. All right, let's keep it going here. Okay, basted 51. All right, so Steelers, you're close. Let's see, who was it again? For Pittsburgh. Matt Lutz. He's in Break Club. Real close. All right, here we go. Let's keep it going. All right, we got Luther, Caleb Johnson. Out of 10 doing 600 is crazy work, I feel like, but hey, you know, Pittsburgh's got a good fan base. Kyle McCord, there's another Shedeur. Travis Hunter, there he is. Haven't seen him yet. In my opinion, and this isn't Travis Hunter's fault, that is going to be one heck of a bust. I do not think it is possible for anybody to do what Dion did in today's day and age. I'm sorry. I don't. Chase Brown. We got one of his autos up right now on the Prism Deca autos. It was at like $7 last I saw, which is crazy to me. I feel like it should be significantly more. I didn't comp it. We just threw it on the auctions. There we go. Johnny Smith now a Steeler. That intrigues me for fantasy purposes. Him being with Aaron Rodgers intrigues me a lot. I've always thought Johnny Smith was a little bit underrated. Ooh, we got something sweet in here. How about 7 of 10, Derwin James. Chargers. That is a heck of a chip shot there. Dacey. 7 of 10. Good stuff there. I like that. We got gold in here. How about Jaden Daniels out of 10? How about Jaden Daniels out of 10? Come on now, Brandon. With your Commanders, how about it? Dude, let's go. Let's go. That's awesome. Jaden Daniels out of 10. Come on now. Right, Brandon? Yeah, that's you. With the Commanders. How about that? That is sick, dude. That is sick. Oh. We also have a Texans auto out of 30, or Texans rookie out of 35, and Ashton Janty. What a box that was, or a pack. This box has been good, though. Two out of 10 cards in this box. It's crazy work. No NIL autos yet, though. That surprises me. All right, Mike Green. Let's see, Ashton Janty. There's Jack Sawyer, Will Campbell, Bo Nix, Justin Herbert. How about Elijah Arroyo out of 50, gold. Tyler Show or Schaff. I like Janty a lot. Another QB rookie here. Let's see, we also had another Cam Ward, another Luther. And this one is TJ Hawkinson. After this box, I'm going to go grab my phone charger. I think we'll be all right, but I don't want to risk it. This video's been eaten through. Kyle McCord, another QB auto. How about that? Was it like 3 out of our last 4 autos have been QB autos? Can't be mad about that. And then we've got A.J. Brown out of 250. Quinn Ewers. Trey Amos from Ole Miss, a Commander. There you go, Brandon. There we go. Janty, Milrow. Dylan Gabriel, Trevor Etienne. All right, so still 4 boxes and 0 NIL autos. I'll be right back. We got 3 more to go. I'm going to go grab my charger. I just don't want this dying on us in the middle of this break. It's kind of been chewing through my battery here. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, you'd think. I know that 6 of these boxes came from one half. The 7th one I got, I'm not 100% sure, was from the same case because I kind of added it later. But definitely 6 of these are from one case. So you would think for sure we'd be seeing some NIL autos. I don't even remember what the case hits are for Score. I don't remember. Jalen Milrow. Team color match Puka Nacua there. Flip these around. We got Mr. McMillan. And Mika. I'll take a look at it, man. I don't know. I didn't really give it a close look. I will definitely take a look at it. Remind me at the end, I'll do it on camera. There's a Cam Ward. I think it's the first base card we've seen of his. Omarion Hampton. Here's another Cam Ward. Flip these around. Drake May. Cam Ward. Titans. Plenty of chip shots. Even though he doesn't have his auto in here. I mean, goodness. You've done all right. Tyler Schaff. Curtis Rourke. Jalen McMillan. Kind of a standout last year, I'd say. I mean, I'd say he did his job at the very least. For the Bucks, not bad. We want NIL. I was really thinking we could see up to like 3 NIL autos in this break. That's what I was hoping for anyways. All right, we got gold Xavier Worthy, 39/50. Dylan Gabriel. Tyler Warren rookie. Oh, we got another, I think, is that going to be out of 10? With like the, yep, out of 10. It's a Viking. Ivan Pace. Linebacker. Ooh, I grabbed another card there. Little chip shot for the Vikings out of 10. Also had, let's see, Luther, Jackson Dart, and then that's Matthew Golden. That's the scoreboard parallel there. Not bad. Let's see. I feel like we've only seen one auto so far out of this box. Let's see him pick up here. Keyshawn Jenkins. Oh, nice. We already had an auto of his once. Let's do it again. He's a good player. Very good player from Virginia Tech. There you go. Baker Mayfield. Let's see. I don't know, man. They invested quite a bit in him last season. He's still kind of like the chosen one in terms of, you know, like NFL draft. I mean, I agree. Like, out of all the prospects I've looked at pre-draft, like, he's one of the best I've ever seen. So, you know, I think they've got to have people that still believe that that can develop. But, man, it's been a rough last couple of years. But the thing is, though, here's what I'll say. The Jaguars front office is one of the worst in the NFL. Always has been. Their coaching hire, not at all impressed by that. I think Travis Hunter was one of the worst picks I've ever seen at pick number 2. That's crazy. I mean, I like Travis Hunter. Incredible talent. What he did in college football was amazing and beautiful, and it was, like, impressive. But to think that he can go do that in the NFL is, like, crazy to me. Like I couldn't believe that there's, like, people in the NFL that believe he can. I mean, listen, if he dominates the NFL this year, come back and tell me I was wrong. Like, I'm, like, willing to put a lot down that it's going to be a very bad situation. And that sucks. But playing both ways in the NFL and playing both ways in college is so far away from the same thing. And, like, his body being able to take that, that's crazy work, man. 49ers hit on the board there, Patrick. Yeah, that's a rough situation right there. That's honestly sad to, like, see all that unfold. That's rough. Shame on her. Shame on him. Shame on their circle. That's just, that's tough. Oh, nice. This is a good hit right here. That's real nice. The top wide receiver in this class. True wide receiver, I guess. Stud for the Panthers. That's a nice hit right there. Isaiah Bond and Sam Darnold. Photoshopped him in his new uni. I've just been flying through all this base at his base. Yeah, I assumed. All right. Show me an NIL. I want NIL. Banks. Nope. 5 boxes and no NIL autos yet. All right, we got 8 autos left, 2 boxes left. Let's see if we can make it happen. Matthew Golden, RJ Harvey. Pack number 1, rough. Pack number 2, rough. I would say like almost every pack is at least like 1 card worth top loading. Vast majority. 2 duds in a row here. Let's see if we can get better. Oh. Is this one of the case hits? Because that's a good one to get. I feel like that's one of the case hits. And it's Travis Hunter, boys. The Jags. Nathan Gomez. I mean, that's kind of sick. It's definitely unique. Case hit. Let's go. Let's go. Come on now. Nathan Gomez, how about it, bro? Let's go. The rookies, man. They've been taking care of business. There's AJ Barner. I think we had a Ashton Janty right here. The rookies, man. Everybody thank Dacey. He talked me into it. All right, let's see. Khalil Shakir. Who had the Bills? Brandon Clayton. There you go. He is actually ranked higher than Keon Coleman in PPR leagues. He's kind of that slot receiver that gets a lot of touches. There you go. Not bad. Another Jalen Milroe here. Add to the chip shots. Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. 1 huge NIL auto. I'll be so happy. Riley Leonard. One mistake I did make was I forgot to get more 1 touches. Terrence Ferguson, tight end. Looks like we got some gold back here too. Let's pay attention to that real quick. Luther Burden, Cam Ward, Rashad White, 15 of 50 gold. Couple good cards to add to the stack there. Rashad White. I don't know if I said that right or not. Terrence Ferguson, tight end. I believe from Oregon. Yep. Oh. NIL. I see green. Is this another out of 6 card? It is 6 of 6. I don't know who this guy is, but he's way better at the football than I am. Hall of Famer, Randy Gradishar. 6 of 6. Big chip shot there for the Broncos. Denver, Michael Grandy. Does he have this? So there's been 3 cards out of 6, and Michael Grandy has all 3 of them. Crazy work. There we go. Also in that pack, we've got Ashton Janty. NIL. There's Quinn Ewers. Gold. Donovan Jackson for the Vikings. Rookie from Ohio State. Also had nothing special there. Cam Scatabo. Caleb Johnson, I like a lot. Xavier Watts. Jackson Dart is going to show us Dylan Sampson out of 50 for the Browns. Tennessee running back. Good player. All right. Let's see. We hit 4 autos in this box. I don't remember. Dylan Gabriel. Travis Hunter. Ivan Pace. There's Jeffrey Simmons in there. All right. Anybody look up what that Travis Hunter does? Brady Cook. Travis Hunter. That case hit. Dylan Gabriel. There you go, Brad. QB auto for your Browns. I've seen a lot of QB autos, really. Another Warren Moon to put in the pile. All right. 6 boxes and no NILs. Crazy. David, what's going on, man? Let's see, David. You got the Dolphins, Packers, and Panthers. And you got a pretty sweet Panthers autograph in here. Dolphins, Packers, and Panthers. Daisy. Is that what we're talking about here? Is that what we're talking about? Talk to me, Jake. It is. Let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Jeremiah Smith. Boys. Let's go. I don't have any mags. I don't have any 35.1 touches. They're all 130 or 100. Let's freaking go. That's huge. Josh, let's go, brother. That is yours. That is a huge card right there. The Dallas Cowboys hit the free spot and get the NIL, and there you go. Josh, that's yours, brother. Whoo! That is a big one. Good grief. Hey, man. I'd rather just pull one big one than a bunch of little ones. That is what we were waiting on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Jeremiah Smith. Let's go. That's awesome. All right, Jalen Milroe, Tyler Schaff. Let's see. Burrow and Jackson Dart. Yeah, I was going to say, that's like $500, isn't it? More? I think it's more. Isaac Guerrero, I think he's RB2 right now for them. Dude, let's go. Whoo. Dude, if we're being real, this break has been awesome. I mean, there's been plenty of $50+ cards, but then that big one right there, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to go back through it here in a minute. There's Tyrone Tracy out of 35. Team color match. Good player from last year. Let's go, dude. Come on. Come on. I'm looking forward to taking the picture from all the hits of this tomorrow. $340. Was this not numbered? Yeah. Not numbered. Still so sick. $340. Josh, I don't know if you try to flip them or what your plan is, but I would sell that one. If you do sell your cards, I would sell that one like them pretty quick. But I've been wrong before. Because he doesn't have anything in anything else, right? Like eventually he'll probably have Bowman University. Once all that stuff starts coming out, the score stuff will probably take a dip, but all right, there's Quinn Ewers. Yeah. That's crazy work right there. Jeremiah Smith, let's go. Dylan Gabriel. How about Ollie Gordon for the Dolphins? Running back. Dacey, is he good? You know more about the Dolphins than I do. Looks jacked. Gunnar Helm, that's a rookie out of 100 for the Titans. I've been surprised how underrated Jalen Wright is in fantasy football stuff. Like, I feel like he's got a shot for at least a little bit of playing time, right? Vinny Testaverde for the Brownies. There you go, Brad. Another hit. Like, if anything happened to Devon Achane, it's Jalen Wright with pretty creative play caller who uses RB2s a lot anyways. I like Jalen Wright fantasy-wise. The U. All right, we got an auto here. Talk to me. Oh, I don't think it's an auto. I think it's one of those. CeeDee Lamb, 42 of 50. It looks good. Also going to Josh Wagers. That's that Cowboys spot that snagged that Jeremiah Smith. Luther and Jackson Dart. All right, 2 packs left here. Xavier Watts to the Falcons. stud from Notre Dame. Interesting to me that they can have that little ND logo right there. I wonder if that was a mistake. Dylan Gabriel. All right, last pack. Another Shadur. All right, we got a gold to finish this off. Chris Olave, team color match with the gold. There we go. All right, let's do a little recap here. I'm fly through the autos quick. I want to see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. So no bonus autos. But we did get an NIL auto. That was a monster. And our not numbered stuff was awesome. Out of 50, CeeDee Lamb with the gold. Team color match, Tyrone Tracy out of 35. 6 of 6, Randy. This case hit Travis Hunter. Getting your spot back at least. Out of 10, Ivan Pace. Out of 10, Jaden Daniels. Come on. Out of 10, Derwin James. Printing plate of Xavier Worthy. Whoops. Out of 100, team color match, Tyler Warren. 1 of 6, Cam Ward. 6 of 6, Calvin Ridley. That was awesome. Dude, that's awesome. This Jaden Daniels is 300. I'd sell that pronto, brother. I would sell that immediately. I could have it listed on my eBay tomorrow if you want. That is crazy work. My goodness. Score for the win, man. Gee whiz, score. That was awesome. Some big stuff there. I mean, that Nico's big, I feel like. I mean, I'm not mad about that Nico one bit. Warren Moon's a Hall of Famer. Will Howard. That was awesome. Thank you, Daisy, for pushing. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's awesome. Take a look. I would say that this corner up here is not fantastic. This corner down here is also not. I'd say you got some edging up top. I'm saying there's no chances of 10 if I had to guess. Yeah, I mean, I would say a good chunk of you guys got your spots back, right? I mean, that's pretty awesome. And a couple big winners. I mean, that's got to do pretty good. You said that's like 50 bucks, right? Hall of Fame auto. Huge. Spot back. Plenty of chip shots. That's awesome. All right, guys. Thank you so much. That was a long one. I will see you guys next week. We're going to do, I think Luminance will be next week. They moved it back to where Luminance comes on a Wednesday and Elite comes on a Friday. It helps me to stay consistent on Thursdays. So the next 2 breaks will probably be Luminance and then Elite. But next week will be Luminance. A lot of autos there. I'll see you guys then. Can't wait. We'll see you. God bless.